Hi everyone. Hi. Um, so today I just want to test this live feature of YouTube. I'm doing a live for the very first time, and I just thought, let me talk about this thing. I've been thinking about it for quite some time, and it was inspired by one lady, one day when on my socials when I shared about the fact that it's never too late to pursue your dreams, especially for your educational goals. If you want to go back to tertiary, you can do it. It's not about your age, it's about what you want to achieve. And this lady, she said to me, she said, oh, what's the point? Because every time you're looking for a job, you are told about the fact that you are over 35, meaning you no longer fall under youth. So, what's the point of me going to school if this education that I'm going to get is not going to work for me? So, my response to her, I remember, was, well, I believe in positioning myself. I believe that people need to position themselves because the situation may look the way it looks right now. You can't find a job because every time you apply for a job, you're looking for a job, you're told about your age. You are told that you are old, you no longer fall under 35. And even though it looks like that, but you need to position yourself. Because I said to her, what happens then when when there's a position that is available that requires a certain qualification? Are you going to run and and want to get that qualification at the time when the position is advertised, instead of you working on the qualification so that by the time you are qualified and people say we want a person with a diploma, with a degree, with a master's, you already have it. So what I'm trying to say is that when it looks like nothing is happening, when it looks like you are not getting the opportunity or the opportunities are not coming, position yourself. If it means going back to school, go back to school, get that qualification that will increase your chances of getting the kind of job that you want, right? Another example is, and this has happened with both of my siblings, because I remember when my younger brother was in high school, and I said to him, um, submit your applications, your university applications. And at the time, NSFAS was not a bursary, NSFAS was a loan. I said to him, Sub, submit your application at the university, decide what you want to study, and then submit. And then what you need to do is just work hard and ensure that you pass. Make sure that you pass. Essentially, what I was saying to him was position yourself to get into the university. Study so hard that you'll be able to get a bachelor's, and you'll be able to study for the kind of degree that you want to study. And for me, that is actually positioning yourself. There is no side, there is no light. You can't see the light. You don't, because at the time, we didn't know how he was going to study, where we were going to get the money for him to go to university. But even though there was no light, he was able to position himself because he passed his matric with a bachelor's and he got into university. But if he had not studied hard to get that bachelor's, per- perhaps he could not have qualified for that degree that he acquired. So that's that's what I believe in. I believe in, even though it doesn't look like things are going to work in your favor, position yourself. While it looks like this thing is not going to work out. I mean, there's another example of a lady who I advised her and said, apply. I mean, you just know you're not doing anything, you're looking for a job, things are not coming together. So just submit an application for your postgraduate degree, and then start applying for bursaries. And then she did that. She applied for bursaries. Applied at the university. She got accepted to two of her options. They gave her. They said, accept this one. If not, then will you go for the second option? And then while after that, then she started applying for bursaries. There was no light inside at the time. It's like, okay, I've been accepted at university. Now what? I don't have money to register. I don't have money. I mean, I don't have anything. And then she started applying for bursaries. She applied for bursaries. I think she applied for 5 bursaries. While she was waiting for that bursaries, the university sent her an email to say, please sign the acknowledgement of debt form and submit it to us. After you submit it to us, we will register you. And now she's registered. And now she started studying her postgraduate degree without paying a cent yet. Now the rest will figure out, maybe the bursaries, one of the bursaries or some of the bursaries will respond positively. But right now she's registered. If she had not submitted the application, where would she be right now? If she could have just sat there and said, I don't have funding, where am I going to get funding? Because, I mean, do you expect to get funding first before you actually submit your application? Some of these bursary requirements is that you need to submit proof of application to the organization, or to say you've been accepted. Some of them even ask for proof of registration, you know. So for me, it's about taking that first step. It's almost like showing the universe that you really believe that you can get this thing. You really believe that you deserve this thing, taking the first step. It's almost like when the bank says, you yes, we'll give you this bond, but you will only pay 80%, and then you have to come up with a 20%. You know, so for me, it's like that. It's almost like showing that I'm really serious about this thing that I want, and then the universe responds. I don't know. For me, that is how it works. It's like, yes, position yourself, even though it doesn't look, there's no light inside. Position yourself. You will never know. You will never know. But in my experience, when you do position yourself, even when there's no light inside, it always works out, because it's like, I really believe I deserve this. I really believe that this is going to work for me. And then guess what? God makes it happen, because He sees that you really believe in this thing and you really want it. So, in me trying to test this live feature of YouTube, that is the message that I wanted to submit to today. I didn't get anyone joining me in the live, but I'm happy that I shared this message with you. Yeah, I mean, tell me what you think. Tell me about your experiences as well, where where there was no light inside, but you had faith and you believed that things are gonna work out, and you took a step. And just by you taking that step, then things started unfolding. Please share with me your experiences, because it would be interesting to know. that I'm not crazy and that other people are experiencing the same thing that I'm experiencing in life. Good night.